Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3
1 2 3 1 2 3.
Hey.
Good to go. So, where do I begin and start? I should just start. So,
Shut up.
lads, obviously, so she basically ends up spending literally the whole week with me.
The whole week?
Yes, cuz. I thought you realised that when I sent you the pictures yesterday. Yeah, the whole week. She went yesterday. She went back home, back to Kent yesterday. So she came obviously Sunday, and I knew she was going to be there until Sunday night, and maybe. And I think I had in my head maybe she might be there same Monday, but Tuesday I knew she was. I had it that she was going to be going back because she had. In terms of the retail work she does, she had like a couple of days off, but she was going to just do some extra work for some catering stuff. But that didn't go ahead. So when Tuesday came, I said to her, well look, like Tuesday morning came, and I said to her, well look, up to that today I've got a class I'm teaching, and then I've got a client I'm coaching later. If you want, you're welcome to join me if you like. So she was like, oh, okay, yeah, that sounds fun. That sounds interesting. I'm able to see what you do. Blah, blah. She couldn't come to the school, but in terms of the coaching, she could hang out and see. So that's what happened on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, it was like, well, look, if you want to stay a bit longer. Well, I didn't say if you want to stay a bit longer. I was like, if you want to stay again today, you can. Like, literally, it was day by day he took it.
Wow.
Which happened to be basically over a week and a bit.
Wow. So, I mean, I want to hear your thoughts on this.
And she met my mum.
Yeah, and you told me about this.
Did I?
Oh. Yeah.
I didn't know.
You said that, but you said a brief encounter. Like,
yeah,
it was
and then
like
my mum popped by another day because she had taken spare keys. So I double checked to see if I didn't realise when I was looking for them. So I just messaged her to see if she had. And she said, yeah, she'll drop them by. And I was like, okay, cool, it's fine. I've got keys anyway. I just wanted to know where they were because I wasn't sure. And then she said she had to drop them by when I wasn't there, but she was still there. So my mum had like a bit of a chat and stuff for about half an hour or so.
What?
So yeah, she's in awe of my mum. She's like, oh my gosh, she's like, a lot of stuff in terms of how I am makes sense. Because seeing my mum, and she found my mum really inspiring. And
Damn.
yeah, I know.
What is going on here?
That's always the way it happens with girls as well. When they meet my mum, it's never like so do you want to meet the mumsy? It's like,
okay, this is my mum.
Yeah, it's just like the universe makes it like, oh, there's my mum. Okay, so we're doing this now. Mum, this is so and so, this is mum. So my feet. I mean, we like June. What I asked for, she's what I asked for, man. I'm happy with her. It's what I asked for. That's how it's occurring to me so far. In terms of like, when I say what I asked for, in terms of like girlfriend material, potential relationship thing, is what I mean. Like, it's just so easy to be with her. We can just be with each other. We don't have to do stuff. And we do stuff from time to time, as we did do stuff. But there was no need to feel like, we needed to do stuff.
So it wasn't like killing the time. It was just like, it was actually just genuinely spending time hanging out.
Yeah. And so like when we meditated. When we like watched movies. When we ate. Taught her a bit on a song and playing on the guitar. She joined me for another coaching session, but it was a night session. So basically, we basically just had a night out, dancing. Just
what the hell, cuz? And when I say what the hell, I don't mean it as in like shizzle. I mean it as in like, wow.
Yeah. And so before, like, she's like, I don't want to go.
What?
You know, so she was like, oh, what am I doing Sunday? Do you want to come over to hers on Sunday? So, I will sort that out with her, basically, to go see her. And you know, like, it's funny because she's and June, you know, things like I said about you know, a female version of me, stuff of this nature. She said the same thing. Like, she said, like, oh, I seem like I'm the like, where she's like, we're so alike. It's just like you're just you and I'm just me, and I'm like, so like I'm the male version. She's like, yeah, like, and she said everything that she asks for as well. So I'm assuming that's what, like, that's what she keeps like poking me to see if I'm real.
Wow.
It looks like you need to change the description of the show.
Yeah, are we going to call this show now?
Not just saying it's fine, it's a description.
The description?
Just single male.
Oh, yeah.
I missed some of that.
Wow. No, so Silvia's saying that it looks like we have to change the way that we put the description of the show.
No.
Which, when I think about it, I think it's still kept as two single men in the description.
Oh, so you mean that?
I need to update my. Yeah, I think I need to change that still.
No, hold on, Silvia.
But then I might have to change it again after.
Calm down, relax. Not yet. Man, still single. Calm down.
Trust me.
Chill.
No, I heard that. No, I heard that. Look, it's all good. You're single.
Yeah, but it means she did bring that up though, like the whole thing of like, am I singling and mingling, basically, because she was trying to, and then she kind of shared, like, you know, she's singling, mingling, but how I have it, like, in terms of how she was making it sound like her singling, mingling is, I suppose, keeping options open. It's my interpretation, right? I'm still talking to other people. Because then at one point she said, like, you know, she's intimate with someone. She only, like, is with that one person.
Oh wait.
Like, when she's single, she starts sleeping with someone. She usually just sleeps with one. But who knows about that? I don't know if that's true or not fully. Like, you know, she was like asking me, like she wasn't asking, but she was just talking, sharing, and I was just like, I'm single and mingling, but I said to her, I'm not gonna lie, you kind of
taking up a lot of her time.
I did say you're messing it up, but I kind of said you're messing it up, but I didn't say it in that way. I was just like, you know, you're unexpected. You're a pleasant surprise, but you're a very unexpected pleasant surprise, because the way I've been operating in my singledom, she was like, oh yeah, so what, you like had a rota and stuff? She's like, make sure I'm not on no rota. Like, the thing is as well, she's so goofy, so funny, she does it in such a jokey way. And I don't know what else do I want to say right now. Like,
there's an interesting change in the sound.
She found condoms in my pocket as well, my jacket.
What?
Because basically,
There's an interesting sound, change in the sound. Like, it sounds very clear, and then it goes into this like muffled type sound where it sounds like your mouth is not.
No, I haven't been moving. Like, as in, like, I haven't moved the laptop. Like, it's on my chest, basically.
Oh, it's on your chest. Oh, the laptop's on your chest.
Yeah, I've got it on my chest, so I can, like, so I'm really close to it.
Oh, I see.
So I'm not sure about
She
that.
found the condoms.
What about the condoms?
Yeah, so basically, well, she was asked. I think she was looking for my keys. She's gonna go outside, and I was like, oh yeah, they're in my jacket pocket. And as I told her, I was like, in my head, I was like, I know I got condoms in there. She's probably gonna search around. She might ask me about it. Let's see. But I didn't have nothing to hide about it. So I just have condoms in a mixture of places, right? Like. But I do, like, I'm in my jacket pocket, around my bed, around my sofa area, just in other pockets, because I never know. So
That gave us an idea.
So I have, but in regards to me and her, we haven't been using condoms.
What?
She's what? But no, but she's using contraception. She has contraception, but I'm just not using condoms.
boy. Do you know all I got to say, boy? Is in fact, I'm not even gonna say it.
Huh?
I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even putting it in the universe, boy. Trust me.
I'll tell you something in a second. But yeah, so she so she obviously went and got the keys, and at some point later on in the day or in the evening, she said, "When I went in your jacket, like to get your keys, there's condoms in there. Did you know?" And I was like,
No.
"Of course I know." I was like, well, is there a reason why you telling me? She said, no, I just thought I'd let you know in case you didn't know. And I was like, well, of course I know. Are you sure there's not anything what you're actually wanting to say more? And she was like, oh, I just want to show if they were there. They've been there for a long time, or of that nature. So I just said to her, they've just been in there.
He's a Virgo.
Virgizzle. Virgizzle.
What?
She's a Virgo.
Oh, but so yeah. I said to her, yeah, they're just in there, and I just keep condoms around. Basically, there's some in my jacket. I was like, there's some there, and then she was like, okay, cool, all right, good boy. At least you're keeping yourself safe. You know, I think that's her way of trying to find out. Am I still sleeping with other people right now? Blah blah blah.
But do you know what? I rate her for bringing it up though, because
yeah, for sure,
I know that a lot of girls have just been like, oh, okay, seen that, gone home with bare stories in the head, bare vex.
Yeah. So I just shared with her. I said, look, if I'm honest, like with like the fact, because I said to her, obviously me and you aren't using condoms. So I said, that's rare. Usually, if I'm not within reason, not using condoms and not in a relationship. But I just said, yeah, they've just been around. There's a part of me that was resisting, just basically saying, look, don't worry, you're the only girl I've been sleeping with right now. There's a part of me resisting fully saying that.
Wow.
Partly because of me just wanting to receive clarity for myself in terms of like how I'm wanting to continue operating, because I didn't want to be like, oh no, I haven't slept with any other girls since I've met you, and then if I'm while still being single, if I then do sleep with other girls, I don't want to have given her the impression that
I hear
you know what I mean. So that's so even though
have you both spoken about are you both like comfortable with each other enough to know, obviously you've just met, and maybe she might have worries about okay, let me just try not to beat around the bush with this.
Alright.
When you don't use a condom with someone, there's obviously often a worry about if one person might have something, for example. Have you both had that conversation where you feel that you're comfortable with each other and have that clarity that we're clean, we just had I've just had my results for this, or because she knows that you've been sexually active way before her. She may have been as well, I don't know. I don't know her enough, but of course you both had a history before meeting each other, so have you had that conversation about having a check-up? Because I remember that's come up in many of my conversations, and even with Silvia it was the same. Like it was kind of like, do we trust each other enough to know that if it is done without that, but it is, I guess it's quite a Virgo thing. But yeah, for me, I was thinking, like I want to make sure I'm blessed if I'm gonna do it, or the person as well. It's like a two-way thing. It's not just you; it's her as well. Like, does she feel comfortable? Like, do you know what? I'm on contraception. I know I'm dragging this on, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's come up for her, but I mean the fact that she obviously saw condoms there and she was like, all right, you made the joke of, good job, at least you're protecting yourself. I don't know if there's been anything, like, it's not come up for me around that with her. I do want to check myself out, but not because of having
not because of, I get that,
It's what I just usually do regularly, and I just haven't done it. I have tried to book the bloody thing, but there's been issues with the website, so that's the only reason why I haven't actually done it yet. But I don't have nothing's come up for me in relation to her specifically right now. And if it does come up, then I would bring it up. But I mean, if it's there for her, then it's for her to bring it up with me.
No, I get that. Yeah.
In regards to that.
It just seems that you're both happy. You both have this level of trust for each other.
Yeah.
But I guess
She said when she slept with someone, she usually gets checked out. So maybe she'll go do that. She hasn't done that yet.
Yeah.
While we were having sex at one point, it was pretty intimate, intense, etc., she busts out, "Do I want babies?"
Oh my God. Ashley Lloyd Shaw and Silvia Bonilla is on fire.
Oh no! What she's seen now?
Yeah, she can see it.
Well, I mean, I was honest with her. I said, yeah. At some point, I said to her, like, I've been into my, like, obviously, I'm not able to fully plan it, but I was like, if I am able to have some sort of time frame, I was saying, like, yeah, from like, I said, by the time, like, maybe I'm 35 or so, to at least bring one angel in, or so. And she's obviously adding up the maths and thinking, oh yeah, that's a good time, basically, because also for her, that's she said by the time she's 30, she would like to. That's her time frame. Well, not time frame, but that's her idea, I suppose. But things don't obviously always go to plan that way. But I think she just wanted to see if I was on the same wavelength of actually wanting to have children.
She's blood.
And
how old is she?
Huh?
How old is she?
She's 24. She's gonna be 25 this year.
She's blood. She's blood. Got man singing out here.
So
wow.
Yeah, that came up at some point. She said, like, I think she's now this is a massive assumption interpretation, but I think that what's come up for her is that she potentially wants to say that she loves me.
Oh boy.
But that's a massive assumption, I'm saying, based on her saying, like, it's one partly just me reading, but another on she on one or two occasions said, like, especially one occasion she said, like, it's something I really want to say, but I'm holding myself back from saying it. And then she'll just say, like, I just really care about you, or I really like you, like,
okay.
That kind of thing, yeah. And then at one point, she kind of, like, I don't know if it was a slip out thing, but she was like, I'm falling. I feel like I'm falling. But it was like, we're just chatting, and she said it, and then we just continued chatting. It wasn't like I need to tell you this thing. So.
Well, boy.
Yeah.
Ash, don't resist, Ash. Let it be. Let it be.
Yeah, I've been saying to her, like, it's funny because we've both been sharing about how we can see when we're resisting, and about surrender, like, we're just letting go. I think she's letting go more than me, I would say, probably. And like, when I'm upset about
it was 3 weeks.
What was that?
3 weeks we could each other.
Oh yeah. When is it?
What was that?
When is it that you said that it was going to be? That I think it was a couple of weeks or a few weeks ago that you said that there was a moment where you weren't sure how long it was going to be until you meet each other again. Was that a couple of weeks ago?
No, that was
that
was the week before. She kept, like, that was like, I had the conversation with you guys, I think on the Wednesday or Thursday, and then she came around the Sunday.
Wow, friggin' Ada.
Because basically she had plans with a friend. That didn't happen, and then she was like, she didn't know. She said she wasn't really feeling it that much, and she was like, she wanted to see me, basically.
Wow.
It was good around me, so yeah.
Ashley Lloyd Shaw.
Michael Anthony Lawson.
Boy, these ones here, boy. These ones here. Well, I'm looking to come in July, boy. I think July is a possibility. What happened?
You just sound quieter again, that was all.
Oh, is it? How about now?
It's alright, don't worry, man. I'll just ask again if I don't hear.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, what was I gonna say, man? Yeah, I think I'm coming in July, man, to London still.
You think what?
I think I'm coming to London in July still.
Okay,
So, yeah, man. I think might up meeting her, boy. End up meeting her.
Slow your roll.
Them ones and ting Ash.
Nah, that's part. No, look. Do you know what? I was talking to my barber just now, it was like about an hour ago as well, about it.
Oh, the same barber that I went to.
Silvia in the background laughing.
I know, because we're listening to this together, innit?
So I say, look, I'm in this situation. I just wanted to hear his thoughts, because I talked to him about girls from time to time before. So, and he did give really good advice, which was the simple thing of just keep going with the flow, basically. But one of the things that he asked me some questions. He was like, obviously he asked me how old I was, and I was like, how old are you again? I was like 31. He's like, okay, well it's a decent time to, like, settle down, in, I suppose, in the conventional idea. And then he was like, if you're feeling how you're feeling, it's like, just still keep getting to know her, but if you feel that because I said to him about being single still, like, just, I don't know if I want to still do that or not, and blah blah blah. And he was like, well, look, if you feel like you've experienced what you want, like, especially like sexually and things of that nature, and there's not anything in particular, and I was like, well, there's not really. And he's like, well, then what would stop you from now settling down? And I was like, oh, because that was a good question. I was like, no, the only thing at the moment is just all it is just still meeting women and just, maybe from time to time still sleeping with other women. That's it really, but that's not like a thing that's there for me that I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got to do that. As in, it's not a thing where if I was in a relationship, I feel like, oh man, I missed out because I didn't experience this or I didn't experience that, or etc. etc. So that was a good question, because it made me like have to really like clarify. Because look, I'm clear already that I could fall for this girl. I get I'm resisting it. Let me just be real. I'm resisting falling. It's not that
That is just 100%.
I am resisting it. Shut up.
So clear for me, man. It's so clear for me.
You're not resisting.
I just beg anyone that's listening to this, please drop comments in the flipping description. Please, like, come on, man. Drop comments, man. Sure. Help man out, blood.
I'm resisting. And the two things that I'm using as my reason to resist. One is in like, all right, well, Ash, you plan to stay a bit more single for a bit more time, for longer, so maybe you should do that. And then two is just the trust thing about like my conversation, and I get it's a crappy conversation, but just generally around women, like, you can't trust them, blah blah blah. And I have to base it on the individual. And my barber said another good thing as well. It's like, no, like, don't take that baggage from other experiences into that.
Yeah.
He's just like, you give this person the benefit of the doubt, and if anything, let them prove that if they aren't to be mistrustful, let them prove that to you, let them show you that, versus having that in my mind already. So I'm resisting it, and those are my two ideas of why I think I'm resisting it, but I'm not sure if that's just it. I'm scared. I am scared. Like, there is that.
But scared of what?
It's scared. It's like scared as in like jumping off. It's like skydiving scared. I mean, that kind of scared. But it's the scared of.
That's a good sign.
No, but that's a good sign. Yeah,
like
she said there.
It's the whole of letting go and going deep again. That's what it is. And not knowing where this may go and blah blah blah, and it might occur, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is like this is what I asked for. This is the dream. This is the Junior. This is the sweet and sour chicken and the Chinese chicken.
I know,
curry,
but this is why.
As it stands for right now, but I'm like.